Well, here we are for another video, and today a little bit different. This is our 2008 Toyota Prado, and the central locking isn't working, and it's really simple to fix. Someone once said that Toyotas are the most boring cars in the world, and I agree. Particularly Toyota 4 drives, because they always run and they never break down and there's no adventure. Anyway, I like Toyota because in fact I've never had one break down on me. Anyway, apart from the central locking. So let's have a look on how to fix this central locking quite cheaply. You've got a Phillips screwdriver. I've got a little flat screwdriver here, and I've got a 10mm socket here, and also these little pieces of plastic which is just a library card cut up. I'll show you why those are important in a minute. And then I've got these here, little electric motor. Now for my particular car, Toyota Prado 2008, this is the motor that you'll need to find on eBay, of course. There you go. Got a bit of a sort of looks like a regular little motor, but it's got this flat section here on the shaft, which is very important. And the shaft's only 9 or 10mm long. So anyhow, let's get on with it. Okay, well, I'm sorry that the lighting's so poor, but hopefully you can see something here. All we got to do is take this door panel off. This is the door that doesn't work. The other ones I've already fixed. Pull out this ashtray. So as you can see, take that plastic piece out of there. This little section here just pops in out. Wire. Pops straight up like that. So now we're ready to go. We've got a screw here, and a screw here. Okay, now all those screws are out. All we've got to do is basically pull the door away from the, pull the trim away from the actual door. There's just these little popping clips that hold it on. Okay, now the door trim's been removed. These two cables go to the actual locking mechanism, so you'll have to pull them off the back of the door. That's for the electric window. There's this wire here to watch out for. That's for the little light. When the door opens, there's a light that comes on. Now over here is the wire connection. Over here is the wire connection for the actual central locking. So you can pull that guy out. Just make sure you push the tab down to release the cable, and then you're going to need a Torx bit to fit into these 3 screws. You're going to need to remove this bolt here and this bolt here for this window guide, so we can push it to the side a bit to get the door actuator out of the door. I bought 4 or 5 of these online for like $8. This unit's worth $300 alone. Pretty easy. Now here's where these pieces come in handy. Just prise these little clips open. Okay, inside there, that's where the motor is. Let's see if we can carefully get him out without disturbing all the other mechanism. I can't be bothered rebuilding that. Okay. There it is. The old motor has this little sticker. So here's the new motor. Here's the old one. So all we've got to note is we've got to put a bit of glue there and the hot glue gun, stick this motor back in with this little worm drive on this shaft like that. Okay, a little bit of hot glue. Okay, so the new motor's in, and I'm just gonna, not sure if you'll be able to see, but there's two small terminals inside there that need to interlock into the top of the motor. And then hopefully we'll be able to get him back together if everything's still in the right spot. Okay, there we are, we've got the new motor in, and that has sealed up nice. I didn't have to force it, it just sort of went back together smooth and well, so everything hopefully is locked into the right place. Now it's just a matter of putting it back in. I'm just going to mention a couple of things. Make sure you put this thing back on. It's to stop the water dripping into the dripping in through and obviously wrecking the unit. This here is your child safety lock. Make sure it's poking through the appropriate place. Put all your screws back in, all the screws back in, and oh yeah, the other thing is this here. This is the lever which operates from the outside. When you open the door from the outside, this is the lever that presses. So inside the door there's a plastic piece that forks down onto this. You've got to make sure it's in the right spot to push down onto that so you can open the door from the outside. Anyway, let's put it back in and give it a test.